Welcome, welcome. What is up, good people? It is IG Palm. We're back with the weekly blog, August 4th, 2023. But I want to talk about some bugs in War and their planned fix, I guess is what it's called. I'm also doing this with my fan going, so let me know if you can hear any feedback from the fan. I got one of them mics that picks up like all these noises and stuff, so definitely comment down below if it's an issue, and I won't have it on in the future. But I was just kind of wanting to test it because I always turn it off usually. So, yep, let's actually talk about Marvel Strike Force. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe. Would love for you to be a part of our community. Our Discord is linked in the description of the video, and thumbs the video up if you enjoyed it all. Helps channel grow. So we do have some technical issues. A gift for your patience. So they're giving us 5 Black Bolt. I don't understand that, but I'll take it. Free is free is free, right? And it's at least they're giving us something, and they're being right up front about it, and they're already working on this. So we recently experienced some unexpected technical difficulties with the latest release. Here are some resources to thank you for your understanding. So they're giving us some freebies here. I wasn't going to grab it yet, but now I'm going to have to spend that energy. I do have a video I'm going to make right after this one talking about the payouts for Defender of Valhalla, and I got in the top 25%, meaning a lot of other people had a terrible experience with last month's month-long event as well. So we're going to break all that down and do a recap of last month's events and my thoughts, as well as they're still up here in the milestones and things, so we're going to talk about them up here as well. And it wasn't all bad by any means, you know what I mean? That it just sucked that we couldn't finish that one. And I think they build these month-long events with the intention that every player can complete them, right? With a decent investment of time and or resources and money, you can complete them. So, and if I'm wrong, definitely let me know down below that, you know, it's more of a spender thing to complete them. You're only supposed to get a certain distance into them, that type of deal. I thought we were supposed to be able to complete them. So I'm actually going to jump over to marvelstrikeforce.com, and we are on the weekly blog, but I'm going to jump back and talk about, oh, well, maybe here. Oopsie, I broke it. Updates. Wow. Possible game audio disruption. So something about if, I heard about this, I don't know, let's click on it and see. This is weird. There's an issue with Android devices that can cause the game app to crash in certain game modes. The dev team is working to quickly identify the cause of this issue. The investigation will temporarily affect game audio, disrupting the ambient sound. This issue is a high priority for the team, and we will keep you updated on our progress. We greatly appreciate your patience in the interim, and we'll send some compensation soon. See, I didn't even know about this one. This one must have just dropped. I had no idea this was even a problem. Version 7.3 is what I'm talking about for the issues. So they're tracking and investigating several issues related to the release of version 7.3.0 on iOS devices and on Android devices. We're missing the icon for Loki Season 2 costume when it's awarded. So I didn't know about that, but I didn't see it in the month-long event either. I just seen the Sylvie one, but it's also saying the app crashes during battling in Alliance Wars. And I experienced this in my first fight tonight in Alliance Wars. I then got 8 in a row without a single problem. But yesterday or 2 days ago, it was yesterday, I believe, we were doing a war as well. And a bunch of my Alliance members were saying, hey man, it's like 3 or 4 times now the game's crashed every time I try to do an attack. And I don't know how much that's affecting our wars and stuff, so I don't know if it took their energy, but it is a hassle and it is just annoying, so definitely should be some compensation other than what you just seen in game, I would hope. But let's go ahead and actually jump over to the weekly blog now. Well, maybe. These issues will require a new version to fix, and we'll keep you updated. So we're going to get a whole nother new version, essentially. It'll be 7.3.1.09er. I don't know. But the weekly blog, a protector secretly arrives. Miss Marvel, hard light. And I do like this with her hand with that crystallized form or whatever that is. That looks pretty badass, honestly. So, hello commanders, here's your battle plan for August 5th through the 11th. And it is what, the 4th? Okay, so starting tomorrow. We do have a Nemesis Blitz, and that was for the Dark Dimension 6 Blitz Poll winner. That's interesting. He went into Cosmic Crucible store, as well as I believe he's on a node, Nexus node, but I'm not 100% on that. But we definitely going to be blitzing my butt off for him. I recommend you do the same. Great character. Lamentus 1, 2077. It's going to be an event. We'll talk about that down below, though. Asgard 2004, another event on the 9th. Back to boot camp's coming to get them training modules. A quick rumble blitz with nowhere. So use your nowhere characters at 3, 5, and 7 stars, I'm sure, on August 11th to get more points. Keep an eye out for inbox messages alerting you to character availability. So U.S. agent available for purchase for raid credits. That's very awesome. That's what we need because they're part of that bio team that's phenomenal. And I couldn't recommend it to people in my beginner's guide because they're not farmable, they're not obtainable unless you spend $40 for 50 shards, and you need 100 shards, so you'd have to spend $80. And I just can't recommend that to a free-to-play, right? Obviously. But we also have Miss Marvel Hard Light release and Red Stars featuring, so keep your eye on the inbox for that. I did a Red Star orb opening for Photon. I got her at 5 Red Stars, which was awesome. She looks like she's going to be pumping out a ton of damage. She's hitting AoEs left and right, and primary and adjacent targets, just pumping out tons and tons of damage. So, arriving soon, Miss Marvel Hard Light. Say a secret defender gains taunt. Say a secret defender gains taunt. Do they become just a regular defender now that everyone notices them? That's interesting. Ever the shining knight light of Jersey City, Miss Marvel Hard Light has joined Strike as the first new member of the Secret Defenders. So that's interesting. Now the powerful protector can be found with as many as 180 shards for 675 power cores. I'm not doing this. I didn't do it for Photon either. But if you're doing that, absolutely, that is awesome. I'd rather use my power cores personally for the getting the reset charges, which I talked about in my event guides. Definitely go watch that. It breaks it down where you can get 2 event charges in this first event, Vormir. So don't miss out on the offers containing Miss Marvel Hard Light shards available during the first 3 days after initial release, including special deals that unlock additional one-time. So if you do buy her, then they're going to give you some more offers to level her up, train her up, equip her, all the training modules for her abilities, I guess. I don't know. But they're going to sell you a bunch more stuff, too, at a discounted price. So keep that in mind. Last note, Miss Marvel Hard Light will also feature in Red Star orbs at an increased drop rate upon her release. Prepare to spin in circles 3 times, open that lucky gold orb, or perform whatever other Red Star orb opening pregame ritual you prefer. I like that. So that's the truth. It's Seed Theory. And if you watch Mobile Gamer, he's an amazing content creator, amazing guy. He does Seed Theory, and he oftentimes hits. So I can't argue with facts, you know what I mean? So Week 2 of the TVA Agent, month-long event, Lamentis 1, 2077. So, of all the places Alliance Wars could take you, did you ever imagine visiting that one time when Green Planet broke into 1,000 pieces and crashed into a purple moon? Into the purple moon? No, I'd never imagined that. Utilize every advantage while you earn Allied Supply Orb Fragments. Participate in Alliance War battles to earn Tempads, up to 12.5 million gold, and Apocalypse Bounty Orbs. That's huge, right? Sounds really juicy. This war event begins August 7th at 2 p.m. Occasional dodging of planetary debris may be necessary, Commander. Feel free to do a little sightseeing while you're there. Purple moons are weird, right? So it just looks like it's giving us a ton of gold, a ton of Tempads. Apocalypse Bounty Orbs are at 430,000 up to 1.1 million points. Earn war credits, so that's going to be semi-easy. I'll have an event guide breaking it down. It lasts 4 days. So be on the lookout for that event guide. Asgard 2004. Unconventional methods of interstellar travel aside, Asgard is next on our list of wheres and whens to visit. Don't get caught waiting for the Bifrost, though. Strike is sending you to Asgard in the year 2004 on August 9th at 2 p.m. So discover valuable rewards, including Tempads, a single reset charge containing TVA gift cards redeemable for prizes in the gift shop. Gear Tier 18 mini uniques in both milestones and leaderboards, and more. Intrepid commanders will open godly power orbs and earn victories in Blitz to progress this mission. So blitzing. All event orbs for the weekly TVA agent events will be available in the TVA gift shop on the event tab of the store. So that's awesome. If you need to find orbs, they're in that new specialized shop. Check there. So ton of Tempads. Here's our reset charge, and it's at 40,000 points, so that should be, it sounds easy, and we'll have a breakdown again of this one. It's lasting 7 days, it looks like. Battling in a lot of Blitz, using Photon, Hard Light, Miss Marvel, Doctor Strange. So if you have Doctor Strange, now's the time to probably build him, right? Because you're going to get 4,000 points winning a Blitz with him. So that's going to be really easy to get 40,000 points, right? Am I completely wrong here? 10 wins with Doctor Strange over 7 days. Come on. That should be pretty easy. Open 1 Godly Power Orb. Open 1 Godly Power Orb. 2 different things. I don't understand that. That's weird. But I will be breaking all this down. There's a leaderboard as well, giving out some other good stuff. Time and Space. Get ready to chase the time variance authority in space. And I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Cosmo was in there, and I really loved the episode. It was an awesome movie, not an episode, my bad. But that installation of that video or that series or that volume was quite wonderful. It made me laugh, and it was enjoyable. Charge into Quick Rumble Blitz and let Nowhere take the fight to the stars. Use them for extra points, especially at 5 and 7 stars. Again, you're going to want them leveled up. I've always sucked in these. I'm 2.5 months in on my main account. I do awful at these. So all I get is the win blitz, the bottom amount of points usually. So maybe I'll get lucky on my main account and I'll have like some of the Nowhere characters halfway decent to get extras. Symbiote, Shield, Medic, no wait. Symbiote, Aim, Security. So we're going to be voting. Something symbiotic this way comes. Starting on August 8th at 12 p.m. PDT, players will have an opportunity to visit MarvelStrikeForce.com and vote for one of four characters, non-minions, that they'd like to see join Strike, bonded with a symbiote, ready to join an upcoming new team. They mentioned a shadowy figure coming to the game, another shadowy character that's unnamed. I don't know if this is what it's talking about. This is awesome, though. On MarvelStrikeForce.com, log in with your Scopely account and access the new character poll from the homepage and cast your vote. So definitely be on the lookout for August 8th. That's 4 days away. I'm definitely going to be voting. I wonder who the characters are going to be that we can choose from. Vote for one of 4 characters that are non-minions. I wonder who they're giving us a choice of. This is going to be interesting, exciting. I cannot wait. Maybe the symbiotes are getting back into the groove, you know what I mean? They're coming back around again. Economy and store improvements. We're making the following changes and additions to the Blitz and Raid Supply store on August 8th. So Blitz Supplies added a new slot to the Blitz Supply store containing 50 augmented basic catalysts parts for 15,000 Blitz credits. So augmented gear, you'll be able to purchase it now, and for in-game players that's huge because they have just Blitz credits out the butt. I imagine at this point they just spend them on war attacks and war defenses. Raid supplies. So reduce the per unit cost of some orange, purple, and blue gear. Average reduction 85% on blue gear is that's huge. Essentially, they're going to be giving blue gear away. This is going to be a great way for newer players to get that blue gear with their raid credits. It might actually make it worth going after some of that gear instead of actual character shards, if I'm understanding this correctly. And maybe even some purple. This is a wonderful quality of life. Increase the quantity of items sold per store slot for purple and blue gear. That's huge. So you're getting like 10, 20, 30 of these blue gear. That'd be awesome, right? Reduce the raid credit cost of the current raid orb and made orange elite orbs purchasable with raid credits. Massive. What are they dropping this here? Oh, it's blue, purple, and orange. Reduce them down from 1,000 to 250, 1,500 to 600. Oh, I thought they were reducing the cost of. Okay, these are raid orbs. Never mind. That's still awesome though. It's cheaper. So just bear that in mind. Interesting. You can get gear. Added gear tier 14 mini uniques and gear tier 15 mini uniques to the orange elite orb. So you're going to want to be getting these probably for those raid credits. I don't know how soon. I won't be spending on them personally. I need the character shards and I want to get them to 7 stars so I can start pulling for Ultimus and some of these newer awesome characters at random. I'd rather do that personally than get gear orbs, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see if we end up having to. This is still awesome that they're giving this option and updating it, in my personal opinion. This is wonderful. It's not phenomenal, but it's wonderful. Okay. Added 6 new slots to the raid supply store containing teal catalyst and origin gear. So 10 times basic teal catalyst. Whoa, 12,000 raid credits. Stat catalyst. So your attack, health, all that good stuff for 10,000 raid credits. And your origin gear. So I think origin is bio, tech, skill, mutant, mystic is what I want to say. But I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But it's just giving you more options to spend your credits on. And after you get most of your characters maxed out, or you get all the characters from the raid store until a new one comes, definitely this is a great way to spend your credits, right? So I think this is awesome that they're doing this, and it's going to help people move towards Dark Dimension 6, do better in Dark Dimension 5. You know what I mean? So those are awesome upgrades. Free claim Friday, and it was pretty juicy. So 6,600 Tim Pads, so that's a free 6,600 points, 5 Photon character shards, which I will take happily because she's a 100 shard unlock. And it's really weird. This month, most of the characters are 100 shard unlocks. Only one of them was a 45 shard unlock. And I think it was the worst of all the characters, in my personal opinion. I think it's Miss Marvel Hardlight at 45 shards. So I just think they put all the great characters at 100 shards, making them harder to get. But this is definitely juicy and happy about it. Extra campaign energy to help you in that event going on for Vormir right now. So earn progress in the TVA agent events with Tempads, power up Photon with shards, and farm some nodes with these free daily claims that are available until August 5th. So until tomorrow, essentially. Until next time, good luck, Commander. So this energy is going to help. You're getting 6 of those Stoff fragments. I think it's like, I can't remember the name of the orb, but it's that heart orb that's giving you points. You get 6 credits per energy spent, so 600 more fragments. That's going to help, absolutely. I think this additions and things they're doing to the game makes it easier for new players as well as veterans. You know what I mean? You can actually pick and choose what you need for your account, as opposed to throwing it up in the air and getting something 99% of the time that you don't even need to help your account. You know what I mean? This is all RNG what you're going to get dropped, but I really find it amazing that you can, you know what I mean? They're narrowing it down. They're giving you access to more gear to advance your account faster. Economy and store improvements are always welcome. This is phenomenal. Even if you're not going to use it, maybe somebody out there is. So I like that. And I like that they're doing something with the symbiotes. Because who doesn't love symbiotes? Spider-Man, Carnage, Venom. Those are some of my favorites from when I was growing up. Spider-Man's arch enemies, you know what I mean? Like, badass. Everybody loves a symbiote, right? And I'll have event guides coming out, so definitely like and subscribe to stay up to date on those. Good luck on Miss Marvel, and if you pulled for Photon, good luck on that as well. And keep your eye out for U.S. Agent. He is the worst on the team, I do believe, is what I've heard. I haven't looked at his kit. I don't know nothing about him, but he is the best for bio raid lanes, so incursion raids and stuff currently. And he'll be available to purchase, so absolutely I would go after him. As soon as he's in the store, I'd probably even focus farm him if you don't have him unlocked. Alright, that's all I got for this video. Definitely subscribe so you stay up to date when I put out new videos. Love for you to be a part of our community. Again, check out our Discord. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one.